Hi, I'm Dave Mitchell with Mobile Ed Productions, and we're here at Fort Concho Elementary in San Angelo, Texas today with our STEAM Museum. And we've been doing this all day long for all the students in the school. They've all got to come down to see the hands-on museum. STEAM Museum is a hands-on museum that shows the synergy of various sciences like science, technology, engineering, art, and math. Up until last year, it was just called STEM, and we hear a lot about STEM education, but we added art to it as well because art is a very important part to our sciences, and so then it became STEAM. And the kids experienced things like a $10,000 research lab robot, a 3D printer, plasma spheres, various structure building. The first thing we do when the students come in, and we give them a little brief orientation. That's when we do demonstrate the robot, and he does all kinds of things, and it actually involves them in it as well. They participate with the robot. And then we show them the 3D printer and go through the process of how 3D printing is done, show them a lot of things that were printed on the printer, showing the real value of 3D printing in the world today. We then have a plasma sphere that they can actually touch and see the movement of the plasma gas inside. We have micro robots called Ozobots that we use with iPads, and they draw a line or a road that the little Ozobots follow and watch the robots as it changes color to the different colored lines. Then we have thousands of parts called connects, so they can build amazing structures, everything from vehicles to crazy art to you name it. And we have a table full of gears that show them how gears work in synergy and keep transportation and industry going. And we have an amazing bicycle that generates electricity as they pedal it. We have a 12-foot tall light bar, and as they pedal the bike, they can light up all the lights in that light bar. And that also teaches them about energy conservation because we have LED lights as well as filament type of bulbs, and they see how much it takes a lot more energy to light that filament bulb. We have a little moon rover that looks like what you'd see on Mars or on the moon. They get to actually program the little moon rover to perform the maneuvers and things that it does, and it won't do it without their program. So they see their program come to life. We have a 5-foot tall parabolic arch, and with it they learn that the various angles that are used in creating a parabolic arch and how it supports a huge weight and structure. They get to knock it down and build it all up over again. We have a friction raceway that they experiment with different surfaces to create friction and traction, and they see how the combination of different surfaces creates different traction. We also have a giant Newton's cradle that talks about Newton's third law of motion, where one action creates an equal and opposite reaction. So all of those are hands-on things that they get to experience. STEM is really a heart of science. It creates all the sciences. The whole thing that we're doing in this, we're showing them that we don't have an art exhibit and a math exhibit, but how all the sciences work together in synergy to create the wonderful products and the way of life that we have today. And amazing technology that's just advancing so quickly it's impossible to keep up with. So they get some hands-on experience with that technology and get exposed to some of it that maybe these kids would never see otherwise.